going on YouTube? So we are going to go over last week's settlement. Was on Friday. I just been catching up on all the videos and everything like that. We'll just go over the basics real quick, and then I'll go into details about some of the specific stuff. So basically, to the truck on 3 loads, we got $4,802.50. I got reimbursed, with the difference of swapping trailers and stuff, $35.75. On my deductions, I had $2,722.39, and also a $71.72 excess mileage charge. In that $2,122, I did have an advance of $160, and also even though I didn't use that many tolls, they charged the toll fee, which was $186.05. So that brought me down to $2,044.14 for the week. The fuel for the week, I actually, is what it is. I did go, with all this, I did go all the way up to New Jersey, then went up to Maine, then back down. So, like, there was a lot of up and down in the hills up there, and the price was expensive. So, on one pump, I think I spent like $400. But either way, the total came out to $903.93. I did get $167.72 on the tractor, and also I got $32.54 discounted on the reefer and $15.18 on the DEF. So with a discount of $215.44, it came out to $688.49. Also, on the revenue, $4,802, I did get I got one detention paid, which was $198, I believe, the one for Delanco, New Jersey. So I keep all of that, in order, just to make sure I don't miss any. I have all the ones that are still waiting detention, so I keep an eye out for all of that. I got probably, let's see, I got them all right here. I got 1, then I got 2, I got 3. I got 4 waiting detention, and they're all pretty. Well, this one's $144. Another one's like $12. That's nothing. Remember, you don't get the full amount that they put on the detention. You get 72%. You don't get everything. This one's for $12.50. So it's nothing. But I still put it on there because $12.50 is $12.50 I didn't have. So another one for $407. And the other one's $480. So pretty sizable amount there, probably like $500-600 for detention. We just keep it in here, just wait till it pops up on one of the settlements, and I just cross it out, make sure it gets paid. But it was 3 loads. Did, let's see here, 22, about 3,000 miles total. Yep, 3,000 miles total. I can tell you this next paycheck is probably looking a little weak unless I get some type of load today, or excuse me, tomorrow, because this load I thought I was delivering today. I forgot today. This month is a 31-day month. So it actually delivers tomorrow morning, Tuesday. So if I get a load early Tuesday and be able to drop it off Wednesday, I might get another load put on that week. It just depends. But yeah, it wasn't all that bad of a week. It could have been worse. Total came out, like I said, to $2,044.14. I have yet to hit the $3,000 mark. I might not, most of the guys that do hit that kind of number, 3, 4, 5,000, is because they have a trainee. And I've already talked to my fleet manager about it. He said I have to wait 90 days, which is normal. But as soon as I hit the 90 days, I probably will do it, because like I said, I'm here to make money. I'm not here to you know, sit around this truck and do nothing. You know, I'm away from my family, away from my son, and I do it for the purpose of being able to have money and give him whatever he needs. You know, it's not really isn't about me, because if it was about me, trust me, I'd be doing a local job. I wouldn't be out here. Be saving up my money that way and just waiting till I get the chance to do something bigger. But it wasn't all bad of a week, like I said. I'm still working on trying to get the deductions down, especially with the fuel is, I want to say it's a big part of it, but you know, pretty much with the Easy Pass and the $160 advance. So really, honestly, it was like $2,300 that I made this week, but I took $160 advance. So, but anyways, the Easy Pass also took out a lot. It was like $180. So, it's something to, you know, keep in mind every time you can go around a toll. Be very, very careful when you go around a toll up in Delaware area, New Jersey area, Maryland, Delaware, Maryland, that area, because they know people like to go around them. So what they do is they, especially truckers, they're really meant to catch truckers, nobody else. Their roads, supposedly, from what I understand, because I read this online, they switched them all to local delivery only. So if they see a truck that's just driving around the toll, they're gonna stop you, and more than likely it's a $100 ticket. I haven't gotten one yet. I hope not to get one, but if I do, I'll just pay it. I mean, I still save some money, but either way, I think, you know, the best way to do it is just to take your time, and just, if you have to go through it, and you know you're gonna have to go through tolls, try and work something out with your affiliate manager. Tell them, hey, you know, I'm gonna need some toll money or something, because you know it can get expensive up there. I think one of the tolls that I crossed, I think it was Washington Bridge. I'm not sure what it was. It was like $48. So it gets expensive, you know. It can get real expensive. And I think all these tolls, the 186 is the total for everything that I've done last week. All the tolls that I passed. I haven't passed tolls yet this well, actually no, I did. I passed the Illinois one, but that's nothing. It's like $6 or $7, something like that. But yeah, if you pass them often, and like twice, 3 times, 4 times, you can rack up a $300 bill real quick. So, my objective right now for these coming few weeks, I'm still gonna be out for at least another 2.5 weeks. Is to get the deductions down as much as possible. I don't need to take any advances anymore. I just took that one out because I actually stopped in New Jersey to spend some time with my uncle and my aunt. I call them my uncle and my aunt, but they're really like cousins, because they're about my age. So just spent some time up there. We went out, had some lunch, had some dinner, and went out that night. I think at like 9 or 10 I went out and started driving. I waited till the latest possible, because it was, y'all know how traffic is in New York, especially crossing the bridge. You could spend hours doing that. But yeah, like I said, overall it wasn't a bad week. I made about $2,300, and I felt it was kind of slow, but at the same time, you know, I felt at the same time I was like in a rush trying to catch up, you know, because my weeks are finishing off late, per se, and I'm starting the week off late. So if I was to finish my week right on time, and that's another thing I need to get with my fleet manager, find out what the cutoff date is, because I'm seeing some of these loads I'm finishing up on Wednesday, and they're pushing them on my payroll when it should be Tuesday at 4 o'clock that they cut it off. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, this week's gonna be really bad, you know, like $800, $700, and it ends up being a great week, you know, or not a great week, but a decent week, you know. For me, $2,000 is a decent week. Once I get up to the $2,800, $3,000 mark, yeah, that's a great week for me, you know, especially if you're solo. But like I said, once I hit my my 90 days, I'm gonna talk to my fleet manager about becoming a trainer, because honestly, you make a whole lot more money that way. You can easily make, I want to say double, maybe less. It just depends, you know. And honestly, it's not that you can't do it. It's just a change of view, because when you're a team, I'm pretty sure often than not, those are the loads that go to California and back. They're long hauls, and the longer hauls, they pay a whole lot more money. Trust me, they pay easily $300 to $4,500, maybe a little bit more. It just depends, you know. You could do two of those in a week. That's $8,000 to $10,000, you know. So, or $6,000 to $10,000, and that'll push your week up really high, you know. I think the most that I've done in a week was like $4,500, or excuse me, $5,400. So, and that's like doing 4 loads, I think it was. If I'm not mistaken. No. Actually, no. Right now, from what I can see, the biggest load that I've done is this one. It's 4802, but it wasn't the one I got most paid on, you know. So it just depends on how you average your fuel and all that. But so I wanted to talk about something apart from, you know, the settlement. You know, we're done with the settlement. That's, you know, as far as I can cover, you know. Fuel expensive, you know. I did get the excess mileage charge, like I said, 71, 72, because I did do 3,000 miles. But that's it. So it has come to my attention. There's certain things, I'm just gonna call it etiquette, that you can and can't do when you're vlogging. The person that told me this, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know, it's just trying to help out, and he tried to help me out, so I'm gonna help somebody else out, you know. I don't do it like periodically, you know, and I understand the point of view that the company goes by it. You can't record while you're driving. It is what it is. It doesn't you know, affect anything that I do anyways. You know, most of the time I'm recording whenever I get somewhere or I'm stopped. So recording while I'm driving doesn't bother me at all. I can change that. That's no big deal. Vlogging is, as someone stated on another video, it's not that it's difficult, but it's hard to get your memory to do it all the time. I personally, you know, don't say, oh, let me get my camera out, you know. It's just something that comes, you know, it takes some time, you know. I'm getting used to it, but not 100% yet. I can tell you that for sure. Because there's sometimes I do something, I'm like, man, I should have recorded it. But either way, that was a weekly settlement. And like I said, this company policy, if y'all are thinking about doing vlogging or anything like that, just trying not to record while you're driving. And thank you to the person that told me. If you're watching this, I appreciate it. He knows who he is. Yeah, just try not to record while you're driving. You know, you never know who's watching, like he told me. And it's true. There's people out there with bad blood that for any little thing, it could be, you know, they just don't like you. There's some people are like that, you know. Me personally, you know, if I watch a video, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, let me think about how I can screw him over. I actually take in the information that is given to me and push it forward to whoever else might need it, you know, which is what I'm doing now. Because personally, there's enough room in this industry for everybody to succeed vastly. Not just, you know, making decent amount of money weekly. I'm talking about there's opportunity for everybody to own their own carrier and make a lot of money. Because it's out there every day. There's thousands of load getting pushed to the next day because nobody can cover it. There's not enough trucks to cover it. Especially right now when the market's hot. I think right now we're still seeing an increase in price of the market. Especially the spot market, which is really something that I would love to do. obviously I'm with Prime, and I have to follow, what they and tell me to not follow, but I have to stick around the areas that they're providing me. I can only accept or decline 3 loads per time. But I still haven't done it. I'm just letting my fleet manager do what he's got to do. But the spot market basically is, you're from Texas, you're running from Texas to Oklahoma. It's pretty much regional, I want to call it. I don't think it's any different than California spot market, Midwest, West, Northeast, Southeast. I know California is hot right now. There's a lot of loads paying really well going out, and some coming in. So it just depends on where you're at and what you're looking for and where you want to go. But personally, me, if Prime was to say, okay, we're gonna keep you around the Texas area, from Texas to Oklahoma, Texas to Louisiana, New Mexico, Nevada, that area, I'd do it in a heartbeat because that's where I'm from. But granted, I know reefer loads, the hottest ones coming out are from Laredo, far Texas, all that border crossing area. All those loads are 100% of the time going 15, 16 plus 100 miles, and they pay really well. They can pay up to $36, $37, $3,800. It just all depends. So like, where's that one at? Let me see. From far Texas to New Jersey, that one was $3,600 or 30 something. I can't remember. I think that was the one that was like 5,400 total revenue. So I don't have it on here, but yeah, the market there coming out of Texas is crazy hot, and there's a lot of loads. There's a lot of these guys that they're owner operators, and they're blessed to have that ability to stick in the market where they live, because they're the ones picking up these loads that are 100 miles, 200 miles, 300 miles, and they're getting paid ridiculous amounts of money to move it, because they're the ones around that area and nobody else is around that area to take it at that specific time. Just trucking, he does 7, 8 person. This is what he's claiming. I just take what he says and apply it. 300 miles for 15, almost sometimes $2,000. That's a crazy amount of money. To do those kind of loads. And I'm not doubting him. I'm pretty sure there are some, because there's some loads that really these shippers and receivers need to have, and they're willing to pay that money just to have it, because they need to have it. It's just, that's the name of the game. It's like he says, you just got to be at the right spot at the right time, and hold your position when something needs to get paid or moved. Make them pay for it. It's just how you got to do it. You got to play in favor of the trucking industry, not of the brokers. Because when we all started accepting these loads during the pandemic of cheap freight for under $1, some under $1, under $1.30, under $1.40, the market crashes, and it's not the broker's fault. It's us accepting it. When we start accepting these loads, that's basically saying, oh, they're gonna take it because that's what the market's at. But once the thing started cooling down and people started holding back, when truckers started going home instead of running, they were having to pay more. The market slowly started to crawl back up where it needed to be at. And now the demand is so high because a lot of these truckers went out of business, unfortunately, that they're paying ridiculous amounts of money, $7, $6, $5, $4 a mile. I mean, $5 a mile on 400 miles. That's a lot of money for doing less than a day's work. I even see it, like I said, Just Trucking did one. It was like 190 miles and he got paid $7 a mile, $1,400. You know, that's excellent. I mean, if I could do that, trust me, in the Texas region, I wouldn't be doing this. But you know, as somebody that's coming into the industry, we take our time and we learn as much as we can before we go on our own. Now, granted, there are some people that just jumped into it and went straight on like he did. I have nothing bad to say about that. You know, there's some people that are just like that. They soak in things. They like to learn as they go. Me personally, I do it either or. Just depends on what you're trying to achieve. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's all I have for right now. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you guys are thinking about going to Prime or anything like that, please, my driver code is down below in the description. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to ask. I always try to answer every single comment that I can when I see it. I don't have any negativity or anything like that. I'm pretty easygoing. I can answer most questions, and the questions I can't ask, I always ask them forward, see if I can get an answer for y'all. But like I said, comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time.